Hello! My name is Grian and welcome back to another Minecraft Evolution. We are heading straight to spawn because today is a very special day. We are setting up Nettie's Secret Santa and I have got a very cool plan for it. Now I've sort of been conceiving this for a while and I've been sort of organizing everything in the background and I've been talking about it, but you guys don't really know what I'm going to do. And hopefully it will make sense this episode because that's what we're going to be setting up. We need to go to Nettie's base because that's where it's actually going to start. Well, technically from a setup point of view, that's where it's going to start. But it's going to get a little bit more complicated. What we're going to do is send her on not a wild goose chase, but basically like a little Christmas puzzle adventure type thing that it kind of goes into the real world as well as Minecraft. It's going to be quite clever, hopefully. And in the end, she's going to end up with her prize, which is some blocks of gold and blocks of iron. That is what she's going to earn from her Secret Santa. Instead of just handing her all of those blocks just in her base, I thought we'd create a little adventure for her to go on. And it's going to be cool. So what I need is one piece of information before we can start this entire process. So what we want is a little area underground in her little forest that we've got. I say little, it's a massive forest. We need to find a very snug location for her to start this adventure in. And it has to be very, very specific, okay? This little area here looks like it is the trick. This is going to be the tree I select, and we're going to go dig straight down here. And hopefully there's a little area for us to make without hitting anything. So unless there's a secret room under here, this is exactly where we want to start. Perfect. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is build up here. And what I need to do is take the coordinates down of this tree, and this will make sense in a minute. Trust me, this is gonna make sense. So I need -4 and then y75 because it's up to, or 79, and then -127. Okay, and now what we're going to do is send Nettie a letter in the post in real life. Okay, bear with me, it's gonna sound weird, but that's what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna write, we're going to write, look under the tree at -4, is it 79 and -127. Look under the tree at those coordinates. And that's all we're going to do, basically. This is the first clue that we're going to send Nettie. And hopefully this should take her by surprise, because she will not be expecting a letter in the post. But this will tell her to go to that exact tree that we were at, and she'll look under it and she'll find the first room. Okay, so let's go and build that room. There is no going back now. The letter has been sent. So we need to do something under this tree or nothing's going to happen at all. Okay, I did bring a bunch of resources with me, so we can get started. So let's make sure that we get this correct first time. We really need Nettie not to mess up coordinates. Oh no, I just remembered something. She is so bad at coordinates. I might actually put a sign on that tree saying, this one. Because I just remembered Nettie has a real hard time understanding Minecraft coordinates. That is not something that I anticipated. So what we're going to need to do is make a big old empty room here, because the next part of this puzzle is we're going to create a replica of Nettie's kitchen. Okay, I think this is about the size that I need. It doesn't need to be massive. All it needs to be is recognizably Nettie's real-life kitchen. Because the plan is, the letter is going to point her to somewhere in-game, under this tree. She's then going to come here in-game and come down here. There will be this that looks like her kitchen, and it will say, does this look familiar? And if she doesn't get it at that point, well, it gets stuck. So what I need to do now is replicate her kitchen so that I can point her in the direction of the next clue in real life. if this still doesn't make sense, hopefully it will in the long run. Just bear with me. So, in Nettie's kitchen, she has a table here, but most importantly, she has one wall that's painted black. And this is going to be really important for later on. Also, if you think you're going to be clever and go and tell Nettie what I'm up to, by the time this is uploaded, she will have already received the letter and done everything. So there's really no point. She will have already known everything from the time this is uploaded, so it won't be news to her at all. Alright, then I'm going to fix up all of the walls with just normal stone. Yep, thank goodness I have a stack of it. I'm going to fix this up so it's nice and clean. And I really hope that she's going to be able to tell what this room is. That's going to be tough. That's going to be a real testament to my building skills if I can do it. Also, I'm having to do this by memory. I mean, obviously I visited Nettie's house before in the past, but I now have to, like, remember all the intricate parts of, like, where the cupboards are. Hopefully this black wall will give it away, because it is a very distinct part of her house, or the kitchen at least. Now, it's really important here that we make a little space behind here, because the clues are going to tell her eventually to come back to this room and to break down this black wall. So this is actually where the prize is going to be, where her secret Santa is, and I'm hoping that she doesn't mess up the coordinates so much that she ends up in that room anyway, because that would be a disaster. We might as well get rid of all these prize blocks as it stands. There we go, 9 iron and 4 gold. Perfect. So that is going to be her secret Santa gift from me. So might as well start with the end of the whole thing. So let's light this up. This is the secret room. This is where the prize is. It says, "Hi Nettie, if you hadn't worked it out, I was your secret Santa. Hope you liked my quest. Here is your gift, G." So hopefully that will be the end of her quest. But we haven't actually even started. I know this is really confusing because I had to write it down several times. But basically that is where she's going to end up. And trust me, it will make sense. We just need to focus on getting this kitchen finished. Now, I did bring a bunch of light grey wool, and that's what's going to make up her cabinets and stuff. So this is going to be her little island. She has like a kitchen bit that sticks out. Now, I'm quite limited on what I can do, but if I remember correctly, the sink in her house is right there. So that's the sink. And now I need to figure out how to make... could I place a minecart potentially? I need to make an actual bowl for it to sit in. Now, that's not as easy as it sounds. I haven't got cauldrons that I can use. I might have to use a back-to-front staircase. Like so. I really hope that she'll be able to recognize this room. I really do. And I don't think I've actually missed anything in particular. I might just make this a bit better. Tell you what I could do. Another small detail. I really think that's about as much as I can do, and that should, in theory, be enough for her to work out what this room is. In fact, I'm probably going to go and grab some sand. Okay, so the actual room is now completed. So Nettie is going to fall down here once she looks in the tree after she's read the letter. She's going to drop into this room. Now, I need to give her a clue on where to go next. So, this is how it's going to roll. I'm going to leave my next clue here. Okay, so it says, "Hi Nettie, well done for finding this room. Look around. Does it look familiar? Think about it. Look where the sign says, and you will find the next clue." Okay, so this is where it starts to get complicated. And this is Nettie's kitchen in Minecraft, but what I need her to do is realize that this is where she needs to look in real life. So I need someone to plant the next clue. So Martin, can you hear me? I need you to plant the next clue that tells her to look in the cave of memes, because that's where we're going next. And I need you to tell me exactly which cupboard you put it in.
I can hear you, Grian. Hello, good morning. Or at least it's morning for me at the moment. Don't know what time it is in Evo. But I've got the note. I've got these two making loads of racket. That's going to bring her downstairs. And I'm going to hide the note in this cupboard right here. So this is basically where we've got all of our like spices and pasta and food related things. I'm going to slide it right down the side there. I'm just going to push the sunflower oil onto it. And there it is, number 1 done.
Now that that's done, we actually need to go to the Cave of Memes, and if you don't know where that is, I will show you shortly. Oh! I could hear you! Okay, so we're going to cover that up. That's just her way out. So it's this tree here. So if I just mark this one. So if I mark that for Nettie, because she does struggle with coordinates quite a lot, so that should help her. And I doubt she's going to come this deep inside of the forest anyway. So we now need to head to the Cave of Memes, because if Nettie works it out correctly, she's going to go under the tree, she's going to find the kitchen, she's going to work out that it's her real life kitchen, find the sign that corresponds to where Martin placed the next clue, and then she will read it and it will say, go to the Cave of Memes and dig straight down. The Cave of Memes is just over here, and it was built by Minnie for reasons I'm yet to understand, but I already asked him if it was okay if I built a little room down underneath this whole thing, and he said yes, so I have permission to do this, so don't worry if you think I'm griefing. Last time I checked, there was a room behind here, and it looks like there's even more. I'm really curious now. Last time I checked, there wasn't actually anything built here. Oh my goodness, he's just like carving out a whole room. Cool, I guess. So yeah, Cave of Memes is right here. Now, the clue in the cupboard is going to say, go to the center of the Cave of Memes and dig straight down. So the center would be about here. Now, just because she might mess up where the exact center is, we're only going to make this 1 block thick so that she can't mess it up. And what we're going to do now is give her a clue to another real life location within her house. This should, in theory, blow her mind. She should be like, what? Because she won't be expecting all of these little clues everywhere. Or the lengths that I've gone to for a silly Secret Santa. Okay, so I hope that this room is now big enough. This took a lot longer than I thought to carve out. Right, so directly in the center, what I want to do is place a sapling, specifically spruce, because they're the closest that I can get to a Christmas tree. So let's see if we can get this to spawn in this hole. Come on. Oh. I definitely don't want to waste all of my bones immediately. Maybe there's not enough light. Or maybe it's just not tall enough? Oh, okay, something's not right here. It's not taking to it, so maybe I'm going to just make this entire thing a bit bigger so that they will spawn. This would be so much easier. I would even make this tree by hand if I could get my hands on some spruce leaves, but I can't because they are not added to the game yet. There's no shears, so I can't get them. Right, let's try again. No, still nothing. Still nothing. Now, if this doesn't work, we might need to rethink. Ah! What? There we go. That's the stuff. It's a bit taller than I thought. Maybe if we just fill this in, it will make it look a bit more stumpy. Now, that doesn't actually leave a lot of space, believe it or not. Perhaps I should have gone a bit lower down. Nah, it's fine. It works. She might have to break a few blocks, and she might be a bit confused, but I'm sure she'll get there in the end. The tree is ready. I've added a sign. It says, well done, you made it. You know, most people take down their tree after Christmas. Not you. Look under yours. So, fun fact about Nettie and Martin, they have had a Christmas tree up the entire year. And I'm not exaggerating, they never took it down after last Christmas. So, this was a bit of a joke towards them for not taking it down. So, hopefully, Martin, are you ready to plant the second one? I need you to put the next clue underneath your Christmas tree. And I need it to say, break the black wall. Break the black wall.
Yep, I'm still here, Grian. I have to be even quieter this time around because Letty is right above me in our office. But this is our Christmas tree. It's amazing. It's the first time I've ever had a real Christmas tree. And luckily we have this mat, so placed in there, right under there. I'll even make it non-visible so she won't notice it too soon. There we go.
Okay, perfect. Now let's get ourselves out of here. Okay, so this should be roughly the center. If she goes either side, she should figure it out anyway. So if we cover that up, the next clue has now been set. That is pretty much the entire thing sorted. Although my preparations in-game are only half of it. Oh my goodness. So that is everything that we needed for this Secret Santa to work out. So now that you've seen the preparations, hopefully that makes sense. So Nettie is going to receive a letter in the post that gives her coordinates. That is going to lead her to that tree near her base. She will then dig down, she will see her kitchen, she then needs to work out that that is her real life kitchen, and the sign will lead her to a location in her kitchen that gives her a clue that says, go to the cave of memes and dig straight down. Once she does that, she should end up seeing the Christmas tree with a sign underneath telling her to look under hers. In real life, she should then go and have a look under her Christmas tree and see the final clue that says, break the black wall. So, if she doesn't figure that out, then she doesn't win her Secret Santa. But if she does, she should head back to the kitchen made underneath the tree and break the black wool that will open up to the blocks of iron and gold that we've left her for her Christmas present. Oh my goodness. Why did I do this, you ask? Why didn't I just leave her a present like every normal, sane human being would? Because I'm a little extra, that's why. Because I need to do something different. I don't know. I like to be creative, and I like to stand out, and I don't know. I think she will enjoy it a lot more than just being given a bunch of iron blocks. So, that's kind of it for her Secret Santa preparations. Massive, massive thank you to Martin for helping me set this up. I wouldn't have been able to plant the real life clues without him, so thank you very much. And that is it for this episode. Now, like I said earlier, if you wanted to try and tell Nettie about this will have already happened by the time this video is uploaded, so there's absolutely no point in doing it. Don't worry, I am well aware of how many of you are spies on the Grian Empire. Some of you are loyal and you keep telling them off like no snitches, but you guys are somewhat liberal with the way that you disclose information to other people on the server. Anyway, that's it from me, everyone. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Evolution. I hope that this Secret Santa works out, because it could be a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to see what Nettie's reaction is, because it's going to be hilarious. Okay, goodbye.